When you hear the name T800, it is almost impossible not to think about the Terminator and Skynet. But this time, we are not talking about a movie villain. We are talking about a very real robot built by a Chinese startup called EngineAI. And this thing is already turning heads in a big way. This is not science fiction or CGI magic. It is an acrobatic, combat-ready humanoid robot that is being prepared for real-world industrial use, and it is backed by some seriously deep pockets. EngineAI is a robotics company based in Shenzhen, and it was only founded in 2023, which makes its rapid rise even more impressive. The company grabbed global attention with the T800 and its bold tagline, "Born to Subvert." When the demo videos dropped, people could hardly believe what they were seeing. The robot was throwing high kicks, flowing through kung fu moves, and moving with a level of speed and balance that felt almost unreal. At one point, it even sparred with a human, which immediately sparked a flood of comments, questioning whether what we were watching was actually real. The skepticism got so intense that EngineAI felt the need to release behind-the-scenes footage to prove the T800 was not created with computer graphics. To really drive the point home, the company's CEO, Zhao Tongyang, who is a longtime veteran in the robotics world, posted a video of himself getting kicked across the room by the robot. That is either incredible confidence or incredible bravery, or maybe a bit of both. Now let's talk about the machine itself. The T800 stands about 1.73 meters tall and weighs around 75 kilograms, and that includes its battery. Its body is built from an aerospace-grade magnesium aluminum alloy, which gives it a strong but lightweight frame. The robot has 29 degrees of freedom in its body, and when you combine that with its powerful joints, capable of producing up to 450 Newton-meters of torque, the movement starts to look less like a robot and more like a trained athlete. Its hands are especially interesting. Each hand has 7 degrees of freedom, bringing the total to 43 when you include the entire body. That allows the T800 to grip and manipulate a wide range of objects, with a carrying capacity of up to 5 kilograms. On top of that, the leg joints feature an advanced active cooling system. This is a big deal because it means the robot can keep performing demanding tasks for long periods without overheating, something that limits many other humanoid designs. Powering all of this is a modular solid-state battery that can deliver up to 4 hours of high-intensity operation. In practical terms, that is like a part-time work shift in environments such as logistics, inspection, or research, without stopping for a break. Since the battery is modular, it can be swapped out quickly, and it also leaves the door open for future upgrades as battery technology improves. For navigation and awareness, the T800 uses a 360-degree LiDAR system that can process its surroundings in milliseconds. This allows it to move through complex environments while avoiding obstacles with impressive accuracy. All of that data is handled by an Intel N97 CPU paired with an NVIDIA AGX Orin module, delivering a massive 275 trillion operations per second of AI computing power. In simple terms, this robot can think fast enough to do much more than just flashy martial arts demonstrations. And that is really the key point here. While the kicks and flips are what grab attention, the T800 is being designed for real work. EngineAI has already shown huge progress since debuting its first front-flipping humanoid earlier this year, but there is still ground to cover. Tasks that require ultra-fine motor skills, like folding a towel or threading a needle, have not been shown yet. That said, those tasks may not even be the main focus right now. The T800 is aimed squarely at industrial applications, where strength, endurance, and reliable repetition matter more than delicate precision. Think about jobs like mounting components on a production line or handling routine inspection tasks. These are areas where a robot like this can shine without needing human-level dexterity in every finger movement. EngineAI is not entering this space alone. We are already seeing major players like Mercedes and BMW putting humanoid robots to work, and there is fierce competition from names like Tesla with Optimus and Boston Dynamics with Atlas. Even so, EngineAI believes it has an edge, especially when it comes to mass production for industrial use. The company says production is expected to start soon, with the first units shipping around mid-2026. Investor confidence seems to be just as strong as the company's own optimism. EngineAI has secured around 1 billion yuan in funding, which is more than 142 million US dollars. That backing comes from major groups, including Huangpu River Capital and the Henan Investment Group's Huirong Fund. For a company that is barely a couple of years old, that level of support sends a very clear message. So while the name T800 might remind you of a dystopian future, this version is focused on factories, warehouses, and real-world work. Whether it ends up reshaping industrial labor or simply pushing competitors to move faster, one thing is clear: humanoid robots are no longer just a glimpse of the future. They are stepping into the present, one high-flying kick at a time.